Can you hear me, Dr. Arun?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello,
Yeah.
Dr. Arun, can you
We
hear
can,
me?
we can
Yeah,
hear
thank
you.
you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you for giving me an opportunity to take part in this webinar. My topic is A constant optimization in IOL calculation. Now, cataract surgery is now a refractive surgery, so patients' expectations are higher, and precision in IOL power calculation is very important. Even after doing the careful calculation and very good surgery, patient may end up with some residual power. If the surgeon uses optical biometry and modern techniques but does not optimize, he may have one diopter on myopic or hypermetropic side. Here we can see the comparison of the two charts. In first one, there is non-optimized A constant, and in the right side there is optimized A constant, and there is a four-fold improvement in the results. So optimization is very important in A constant, getting a good A constant. Here we can see that the Barrett has a more variable and it gives a more precise A constant. So why we should go for A constant optimization? First is there could be error in biometry, there could be error in keratometric index, selection of formula, and A constants, as I said now, and surgical factors. It is said that, and it is proved that when we do the biometry, non-optical biometry has more errors, and optical biometer with good standardization and measurements, they are more precise and consistent between the two instruments. It means when we use when we check the axial length in different optical biometer, they are more consistent and more precise. Looking to the keratometry, it is very well known that the cornea is steeper in the center than in the periphery, and different instruments measures different area of cornea. Like that, the American optical keratometer, which is very old, it measures 3.2 millimeter apart and which measures 44 diopter, whereas the IOL master is of 2.5 millimeter apart, which measures 0.70 diameter higher than the American optical kilometer, whereas the Heck-Street lens star, which measures still smaller area, which is 1.8 to 2.2 millimeter, and it is still higher and it shows the steeper cornea. So in short, the different area has a different power, which should be kept in mind when we optimize the IOL A constant. Similarly, do not mix the different keratometer is said earlier also that when we use the IOL master, use keratometry of IOL master only, don't use keratometry of other instruments or manual keratometry. Second thing is keratometric index. Now it is also known that in the United States, they use the keratometric index 1.3375, in Europe 1.336 or 1.332. So there are different keratometric index for the different instruments, and as a result, 7.5 millimeter radius of the corneal curvature in the United States is a 45 diopter, in England it is 44.8 diopter, and in Germany it is 44 diopter. So there are different machines are measuring different index, and there are few keratometric index we can change. It is facilities there in a selection in IMAX 700 and other machines that the N is 1.337. It can be changed to 1.336 or 1.332 or 1.3375 as per your selection. So this facility is there when we optimize the A constant. Over and above this, there are some surgical factors like any surgical steps which may affect the final EAP, which is just discussed now in a previous lecture. And capsulosis size and centrations are very important, incision size and position, and inadequate OVD removal. So these all affects the A constant. Even it is said that when you change the post-operative steroids regimen, then also A constants can be changed in different scarring in a different patients. There are, as I said earlier, the variables the multiple variables has a better results than the low small amounts of variables like in old formulas. So the recent formula like Barrett and Hilbert RBF has more better results than the less number of variables in the egg constants. Now it is also said that when when the new lenses come out, the manufacturer does not recalculate it, and they just transfer the constant from the similar lenses. Like I use the Technics 1 lens in past, and now I use the Technics IONs. Both have the same A constant, but it is fact that the change in IOL geometry may change the A constant. So optimization is very important. State that these A constant derived and supplied by manufacturer are not definitive. So there are chances of error of a point diopter. So personalization or optimization is very important in constant thing. Now there are two not IOL 700 has a in inbuilt A constant optimization. The NIDEC else can also has an inbuilt A constant optimization, like also in a Lenstar 900. But in case if you do not have this inbuilt software, we can go for optimization in a few websites like IOLcalculation.com or IOLconstant.com or ULIB, which are the free websites. We can measure the or personalized A optimization. Holiday IOL constant software, which is also available, but it is paid. Similarly, Analyze OR technology is also paid, and Zeiss EQ Workspace is to be used, but it is also paid. So this is the special, EQ Workplace is for Zeiss, IOLmaster 500 and 700 and Callisto. But there are few good optimization softwares and Excel sheets are available by Dr. Warren Hill, where you can optimize it very easily. And it is also free, and minimum you have to enter the data about the 200 eyes and preferably more than 300. Similarly, I also have used Dr. Saurabh Sony's Excel sheet, which is also free, where we can get the data instantly. Whereas in Warner Hill, you have to email the data and we get the personalized A constant. In Saurabh Sony, we can get the optimization instantly. And here the more than 50 data are enough. Now, how to go ahead for this optimization? What we need to collect the data about 200 patients, same model of the IOL, uncomplicated surgeries, good quality of preoperative measurements, and as said earlier, the total K or true net power, which means the posterior corneal curvature measurements, optimizes better. 4 to 10 week postoperative reflection, which should be 6.9 or 6.6 in all cases. Size and site of the incision should be same, preferably temporal, and we have to enter all this data, including postoperative reflection, into Excel sheet supplied by the optimization sites. We should avoid the bad quality measurements of abnormal ocular dimensions, more than one surgical procedures, and we should avoid the toric IOL, even the extent depth of focus IOL, because it may mix up the results. In my case, I have used a Saurabh Sony sheet where I could get a 1.113.33 A constant, which is my personal optimization compared to the company's A constant supplied 113.119.3. So there is definitely some change in personalization. Whereas in when I entered the data in a Dr. Hills for IHANS, it was 119.32. So in Sony it was 119.33. Here it is 119.32. So this is what I got the personalization, and I got better results. So advantage of optimization is you have a significant difference because it does require the time and effort, but the results are good and you fall within the 0.5 diopter of the residual error. This is helpful when you are dealing with a short eye and it has a great change in the results. But keep in mind that this is not a one-time exercise because you have to do this exercise repeatedly, as such customization is an ongoing process, and there's much to do. And when you change the surgical technique or you change one of the instruments, you have to do this exercise again. Thank you for your kind attention. Thank you.